A brand new mural welcomes people to downtown Lewisburg. It's a scene from the 1930s when segregation still existed at Lewisburg College. But today, the art professor and his African-American student who did the mural show us why it's so important to their town today. You can see pieces of art from student Julia Schumpert all over Lewisburg College's chapel. And it's this work that got the attention of the college's president.
When you see potential in someone like Julia's, it's important to combine that potential with opportunity.
And with Dr. LaBranche's help, Julius got a minority artist grant and money from City Council to turn this picture of the Lewisburg Opera House in 1936 into a gigantic historical mural on the side of a building in downtown Lewisburg.
With religious subjects, you have like some freedom because you weren't there. But with historical subjects, everybody knows about it and everybody, knows the people. So you have to get it right.
And he got help from his art professor, Will Hinton.
As a public artist, when you're doing things that are not just in the gallery, in a public space, it speaks to what you want the culture to look at and aspire to.
But look at the picture again. No people.
It's in the 30s, and there's still racism around, so we didn't know really at first how to approach, how do we show blacks and whites walking down the street together.
So Hinton and Schumpert decided to animate it and capture a moment of what could have been going on in their little town and to point people to the small town of Lewisburg, welcoming all.
It's no longer about slavery and about racism, but it's more about people having jobs and people owning businesses.
We're trying to say, look at who we are, look at what we've stood for, and let's try to be about that in the work that we're doing today.
Now, Lewisburg College president and Professor Hinton believe public art like that mural is another catalyst for revitalization in downtowns like Lewisburg. We've seen a dozen or so murals pop up around Raleigh in just the recent weeks and months.
Yeah, Lewisburg has come a long way in the
really
past 70
have.
or 80 years, and they're helping paint that new picture.
That's right.
Still ahead, 4 o'clock. Get your ticket.